Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, My Crypto Teacher. My name is Ida and I'm your crypto teacher. How do you pay yourself first and save money fast? That's what this video is about. Now, I hope that you are already following me. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Please go ahead and click on subscribe. Click on subscribe now because we're getting ready to get down into the nitty gritty. I need you to stay with me for the entire video because I'm going to show you how to pay yourself first. I'm going to give you some tools to help you pay yourself first, but I'm also going to share some information with you on why you need to pay yourself first, okay? I'm going to talk a little bit about Social Security. I'm going to also talk about company pensions. For you all who've never heard of that, you need to understand this is why you've got to pay yourself first. All right, so my name is Ida. I have a lot of videos about crypto and investing. I'll also share some information with you about stocks and investing, but for now, let's go ahead and get into it. How do you pay yourself first? But first, you got to understand, why should you even pay yourself first, okay? Why should you even pay yourself first? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Let's first talk about Social Security. Traditionally, a lot of people depended on Social Security for their retirement. Now, you can retire whenever. You can retire at 50, 60, 70, whatever. If you typically work for 30, 40, 50 years, when you get to a certain age, typically about 65 to 67, you retire and get Social Security benefits. Well, here's why you've got to pay yourself first. Reason number one, Social Security in about 10 to 12 years will not have much money. So in 10 to 12 years, Social Security will be almost insolvent. What does that mean? Out of money, broke. Social Security will be out of money. There will be no more money in Social Security in about 12 years. Unless Congress, if you live in the United States, unless Congress does something to change it, Social Security won't have any money. So you will not be able to depend or rely on Social Security for your retirement. Now, if you live in other countries, you all are in bad shape also, because governments all around the world are spending recklessly and running out of money. So you can see it right here. A recent report found starting in 2034, this is 2023, so we're talking about 11 years, retirees will only receive part of their benefits. And I'm going to link this article in the description. If you want to read it, you can read it. And basically it talks about how in 2034, in 11 years, retirees will only get about 75% of what they're receiving, and it will continue to decline until it gets to zero. This is why you've got to pay yourself first. But this is why you got to pay yourself first. I'm going to get to the how. Just stay with me. Now, if you are paying into Social Security, that means you're working a regular job or you have a business and you're paying into Social Security. I attach this nifty calculator. You've got to begin to plan. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. You've got to pay yourself first, and you've got to know why you've got to pay yourself first. But these are some tools. Here's a tool you can use. And let's just say you're 45 and you want to retire at age 65. You just type the information in. I'm going to link this tool so you can use it. Let's say your annual income right now is about $80,000. Let's say you plan to get about a 3% increase every year, and you think inflation is going to be about 2.9%. We know that's not true. Right now, inflation is about 6.5% according to the government. You click on calculate. If this is you, and you can put your own numbers in, if you start collecting your benefits at age 65, you're going to get about $54,000 per year, or about $4,500 per month. But look, this is in 20 years. And in 20 years, $4,500 won't be worth $4,500 it is today, okay? Because money is continuing to depreciate in value, and the US dollar is continuing to debase. That means it's worth less and less every day. You can go try to buy a carton of eggs A dozen of eggs cost about $5 today. It's ridiculous. So you can see that the worth of your money is declining. This is why you've got to know how to pay yourself first. So just stay with me. You needed some background information. I'm going to attach this nifty calculator so you can use it and you can begin your own planning for your wealth. Remember, you cannot work yourself into wealth. You've got to invest yourself into wealth, but you got to have active income. Okay. All right. Now, another thing, let me give you a little bit of background about pensions for you all who don't know what they are. It used to be years ago when you went to work for a company or the government, if you worked for them for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, after you retired from that company, you would earn a pension. And the pension would be paid to you every month. Every month you would get this pension. And what a pension is, it's an employee benefit that commits to the employer to make regular contributions to a pool of money that is set aside in order to fund payments made to eligible employees after they retire. So that's what a pension plan is. It was designed so once you retire and you ride off into the sunset, you've worked all these years, now it's time to have a good time, it's time to have fun, be with your honey bun, do whatever. You were guaranteed a certain amount of money, normally until you die. And some of these pensions you could even pass on to your children or your grandchildren. So that's what pensions were. But guess what? Most companies don't pay pensions anymore. And let me show you what they say. How common are pensions? Guess what? Only 4% of companies now pay pensions. That's it. 4%. 4% of companies pay pensions. That's it. Now, let me give you a trick. So if you stay with me through the entire video, you're going to get extra nuggets. Stay with me. But guess what? What if you work for the government? If you work for your local, your city, your state, or federal government, guess what? Governments pay about 84%. 84% of state and local governments still pay you a pension. So here's a nugget. If you want to earn a pension, and a pension can be a great asset in addition to your other investments we're going to talk about today, 84% of state and local and federal governments still pay a pension. So if you're looking for a pension, you can go work for the government, maybe even part-time, and do your other thing. But you can get a pension by working for the government, 84%. If you work for a private company, only about 4% of those companies are going to pay you a pension, okay? So you've got to have your own investments. All right, so let's get on down to the nitty-gritty. I just need you all to know some background information, what the deal is with that. So let's talk about investment options. This is how you pay yourself first. If you haven't already, please click on subscribe. You know I'm trying to get to 10. I need 10,000 subscribers. I need 10,000 subscribers. Okay, 10,000. So I need you to click on like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, this makes it, I get excited talking about money. I get excited talking about wealth. I get excited talking about how to save money and how to prepare myself so that at some point in my life I can stop working, ride off into the sunset, and have all the money I need. Okay, now let me keep going. Investment options, stocks. Stocks are how to pay yourself first. You need to pick one of these ways to pay yourself first. A pension could be a supplement to paying yourself first. If you're lucky enough to get Social Security, which I don't think most of us will be, or we're going to get a small amount, call that extra money. But this is how you pay yourself first. Number one, stocks. That's an option. I'm going to give you a tool you can use to easily buy stocks. Think about products that you use every day. Home Depot. Think about if you like Teslas, you might want to own the Tesla stock. If you use Microsoft products, you might want to buy Microsoft stock. You can buy Apple. If you love Apple products, buy Apple stock. If you like Google or Amazon, think about whatever products you use every day that you are committed to and that you're loyal to, you can just buy that stock. Some stocks pay dividends, and what that is like they give you money. It's like earning interest on your stocks, and they pay out that money to you. It could be once a year, twice a year, or once every 4 months. Okay, bonds. You can buy bonds. What's a bond? A bond is like giving a company or the government a loan. And when you loan them that money, that's what a bond does. You buy a bond, meaning you're loaning the government or a company the money. And then what they give you in exchange for the bond, they give you a specified date that they're going to pay you back your money. But while they're waiting to pay you back their money, they're going to give you interest. You can get interest. They call it coupons. Yeah, coupons, like a coupon like when you're at the store. But bonds, they pay you in the form of coupons, and they may pay you annually, meaning once a year. It might be quarterly, 4 times a year. It might be semi-annually, twice a year, or it might be monthly. But that's what bonds do. You can buy crypto, one of my favorites. This is an emerging asset class. Crypto is not going anywhere, but I believe up if you're in the right projects. But you can buy crypto. That's how you can pay yourself first. Real estate. If you have a home, if you have a rental property, real estate is how you pay yourself first, by paying into that real estate every month. Commodities. A lot of people say that Bitcoin is a commodity. Maybe it is, but other commodities are gold, silver, oil. There's other commodities that you can buy. A lot of people own good old-fashioned gold. A lot of people call Bitcoin digital gold. So commodities is another way of paying yourself first. If you work at a job, you should be investing in a 401k. If you're working on a job that offers a 401k, I want you to go into that job tomorrow. Ask them if they offer a 401k. I don't care if it's a part-time job, a sometime job, or anytime job. You should be investing in a 401k, because here's the beauty of a 401k. With a 401k, you can, with a 401k, you're going to add some money, and then your company is going to match the money. So if you add $50 a month, a lot of companies might add $50 a month or $25 a month. That's how it works. A 403b works the same way, but a 403b, it goes with a company. So with a company, you want to ask for a it goes with a government agency. I'm sorry, 403bs are like for educators. So there's a 457b that's like for government workers, but you can ask for a 403b or a 401k. When you get to work tomorrow, if you're not investing in a 401k or a 403b, you're not paying yourself first. You've got to pay yourself first, and you've got to use these vehicles to pay yourself first so you can accumulate cash fast. All right. You can also do an IRA. You can do an IRA as well. That's another good investment tool. And you can do mutual funds. That's another good investment tool. Now, I'm going to also attach this article because I just wanted to go through and show you all. Here's some other, this is detailed information on the different types of investments I just talked about. Stocks, it explains bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, CDs, which I would never buy, retirement plans. It talks about the different 401k I was telling you all about, and IRAs, options, annuities, derivatives, commodities. And so these are different things. So I'm going to also attach this article for you. You've got to be in the game. You've got to be paying yourself first, and you've got to be using one of these tools that I just explained to you to invest. That's how you pay yourself first. Now, you probably say, okay, now what's the plan? So you know I've given you all these different ways to pay yourself first. What's the plan? What's your next steps? What do you do? Because you're excited, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to pay myself first. I'm paying myself first. Well, here's the plan. The first thing you got to do, decide to pay yourself first. This is a commitment. Commit to paying yourself first. You're going to always owe people. It doesn't matter who you are. You will always owe people. Always, always, always. Commit to paying yourself first. That's number one. Commit to paying yourself first. Each and every time you're paid, I don't care if it's a part-time job, full-time job, sometime job, you immediately deduct an amount of money for yourself. And it's an amount that you're not going to touch. You don't want to touch it. You need to pay, decide, and commit. I'm going to take X amount out of my pay every time I get paid. I don't care what it is. You're going to commit to taking a portion of that money and paying yourself first. You've got to do it. The second thing you're going to do, you're going to select a platform to use to invest that money. You're going to sign up for an account. I'm going to give you an easy way to sign up for an account so that you can invest your money. You can do it with crypto, or you can also do it with SoFi. I love SoFi. This is SoFi. This is an account. I'm going to show you how to sign up for it. They got a lot of stuff. If you look at SoFi, you can do personal loans, banking, credit score, private student loans. What we want right down here where it says invest. I'm going to give you a link, because guess what? If you use my link, they're going to give both of us money. As soon as you sign up and add $10 to your account, they're going to give you $25 to invest on the platform in a stock or a crypto or whatever it is that you choose. So use my link. You're going to click on invest. You'll see it's very easy. You're going to sign up, log in. Once you do that, it is easy breezy. It says let's get started. You all can see it here. It's an all-in-one investment tool right here. You can trade no commission stock, ETFs, and IPO investing. You can trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, and 26 other crypto chains. You can also automate your investing. That's how you pay yourself first. Now, sometimes it may take you some time to build up to do it automatically. But if you really want to jump in, you can invest, just set up and say, hey, take $10 every week out of my account. That's what I want to do. Now, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I am simply sharing my investment journey with you. I have a SoFi account. I can attest this is an awesome way to pay yourself first, because this is one of the things that I do, and this is what I use, okay? So now, you can do that. Now, what is once you got the plan going, you got the plan, what's number 3? Number 3, you're going to repeat number 1 each time you earn money. That's it. You're going to repeat number 1. Every time you earn some money, you're going to repeat number 1. You're going to be patient and watch your wealth grow. You're going to watch your wealth grow. And what is number 1? Decide to pay yourself first. Each time you are paid, immediately deduct an amount to invest. I don't care. Don't fool around. You don't pay anything until you deduct an amount that you're ready to invest. And then you're going to put it into your SoFi account or your crypto account, whatever you have, and you're going to invest that money in something you've decided. Now, remember, I am not an investment advisor, a financial advisor, but I do want to show you one more thing. Let's talk about compound interest. Compound interest, this is how you get money fast, because your money compounds, okay? So let's say I invest $500, okay? And let's say my monthly contribution, I'm just giving you can put in whatever. I'm going to put this calculator in the description so you can use it. I'm just going to say 5 years. Okay, 5 years, I put in $100 every month. I'm going to say I get to earn, because I'm picking some good projects. I'm going to earn 8%, let's say 10%. Well, let's say 8% on my money. But let's say I might earn 10% or I might earn 6%. So I'm going to say here, the variance is, I'm going to put 2%. That means I can earn as high as 10% or as low as 6%. And I'm going to compound it annually. Okay, so if I do that, guess what? In 5 years, I've got $7,700. That's not bad. It's not rich, but it's not bad. And so just think about if you put in $1,000 or if you put in $200 per month for 5 years, that's $50 a year, right? And you calculate, I'm going to have $14,000 in 5 years. Every penny adds up. And so depending on where you start, it's going to depend on where you end. Okay, so now I'm going to put all these tools for you to use in the description. Watch this video over and over again. This is how you pay yourself first. This is why you pay yourself first, because I already told you Social Security is going away. I showed it to you. The other piece is most companies are not going to pay you a pension. They're not going to pay you a pension. That means you've got to prepare for, as you get older, you've got to prepare yourself. And it's never too early to start, and it's never too late to start. So I want you all to play around with these tools, this Social Security tool. Play around with it. Play around with this compound interest tool. Play around with this. Sign up for SoFi. You can sign up for crypto.com. You can sign up for Binance.us. And you can also sign up for Coinbase if you want to sign up for those and purchase crypto. All right, so that's a lot of information. But guys, this is important information. I am not a financial advisor, but this information is thebomb.com. You've got to start investing. You've got to start paying yourself first right now, today. I don't care how much or how little you make. If it's 10 bucks a week, if it's 10 bucks a day, I don't care what it is. Make the commitment to yourself. Pay yourself first. When I get paid, I don't pay anything without paying myself first. I don't care who I owe. I pay myself first. If you pay yourself first, you will always have money, and you will eventually increase your wealth to a point where you will always have access to the type of money that you need to live the lifestyle that you want to live. Okay, now my name is Ida. I am your crypto teacher. Remember, I need 10,000 subscribers. Make sure you click on like, subscribe, and share. Okay, now I'm over 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank all of y'all, just everybody. I'm so appreciative. I am lots of gratitude, lots of love, and I just want to thank you all tremendously from the bottom of my heart for helping me to reach the first milestone. Now it's time for me to get to 10,000 subscribers, because this information, we need to have this. These are tools you can use. This is how you get wealthy, build your wealth, increase your wealth. Pay yourself first. If you don't do nothing else, pay yourself first and commit to it. Use these tools I gave you. My name is Ida. I am your crypto teacher. I am out until next time.